Maybird made it.
So what's been happening all day long is we get on everyone's phone, we open it up, everyone's phone, everyone's computer, it's all saying,
What?
do you want to connect Major to the Wi-Fi at my house?
Whoa.
We're not even there. Like,
That's
what is going on? We turned off his Wi-Fi and everything, and it's like tripping.
That shit's freaky, bro. God.
He's like hacked into our like system or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's a glitch.
And I feel like whenever that feature you're trying to get it to work, it like
Doesn't
never
wanna
like
work.
it doesn't
Yeah.
work. And then like when you want it or when you
Yeah.
don't want it to work, like now it's happening.
Yeah,
It's, like,
yeah. When
every
you're being
single,
lazy
like,
and shit, you're like, oh yeah, let me just whip this open. It's gonna actually.
Yeah, and it's just like,
It's just like, nah.
yeah.
Go get the password.
go lift your router up and look at the bottom of it and squint and then take a picture and then have to go back and take another picture because the first one was blurry.
fucked
Like
up,
that shit
man.
happens. It happens to everybody, bro.
Damn right, man.
They got that weird ass passwords too. It's like DAY3745, and then it's another word, and then more numbers. And
Damn, isn't that shit like Murphy's Law? What's that?
what is Murphy's Law?
That's like when something can happen at will or something.
Oh yeah.
It's an Interstellar.
No, it's everything that can go wrong, or
Will.
if something can go wrong, like
It will.
something
It
eventually
go
will.
wrong. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, some
Something like
nice
that,
crazy
yeah.
shit.
So yeah, welcome to the Bird Call. What is this episode?
Episode 3 now. Yeah,
Three?
I think it's
Three,
episode
baby.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times the
Going
charm.
strong
That's a fact.
every Monday at 9 a.m. in your inbox.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Bird call.
I'm fucking obliged to be on episode 3. Thanks for having me, guys. Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yeah. For everybody that doesn't know me, I'm Eric. I'm Eric the Great. I was like born in 1742.
Yep, he's been around for 300 years.
300 years strong. Nah, I'm Eric. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, guys. Real estate investor, entrepreneur. 33 years old, man.
33-3.
Just here for the party. Bong bong.
Bong
You know?
bong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what'd you do today, man? Anything interesting?
Yeah, I did, man. I did some cool stuff today.
Good ass food.
Yeah, I ate some good food, man. Some organic stuff from local market here in Richmond, in the old town. A lot of running around though, man. I was talking to you guys earlier off record about Slack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty dope, man. We've been doing doing some normal business stuff, but just starting to communicate more in that. And it's just been like amazing, all the possibilities. Getting all those other attachments and plugins like the Google Calendar, the Google Drive, all that shit, man.
Everything connected.
Yeah, it's just dope, man. So just kind of pulling it all together, working hard towards my goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I did go to the beach yesterday, though. Shit was cool.
What beach you go to?
Went to Buckrow Beach.
Oh yeah,
Where's that?
That's in my hometown. That's in
That's
it's
in
like
Hampton.
Hampton, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Hampton, man.
Virginia Beach.
Basically.
Yeah. Virginia Beach is across the bridge.
The
across
whole
bridge.
thing is just
All that
Once you
shit
get
is the
across- Once you get
same,
across the
bro.
water, it's a whole nother thing.
Right.
Everybody
For real?
from the 757 knows about that.
For real?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
it's a sharp line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
What about the boardwalk area? That's Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
It seems like it's super crowded every time I go, but
it is.
but it's like it gets more and more crowded. Maybe not now because everything that's going on, but
It's super touristy, man. Like,
yeah, touristy is the right word. I'm looking
yeah. I mean, I've been down there in that area the past 5 weekends straight. So I've been seeing a lot of it. And last time I was there on the boardwalk, it was there's a ton of cars from like out of town, man. So it's really crazy. Virginia Beach is going, especially with the COVID. There's not much to do.
Yeah.
People are like traveling. It's like a family oriented. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that shit. We trying to party.
I mean, people have been doing it. Like I don't think they ever shut down like Virginia Beach. Like people have been going and just
Yeah,
partying.
yeah.
And, like they don't give a shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, we did our fair share of partying up in Pennsylvania when we were up there.
Oh yeah.
Past couple of days. Yeah, we stayed at this place called Hotel Rock Lidditz, which is dope. One of our boys up there, his name is Chris Kurtz. Shout out Chris Kurtz, Media Twist Group.
Oh shit.
Shouts out,
Shouts
Chris.
out, fellas.
Yeah, he So him and his wife like manage the big artists. Like his wife deals like directly with some of the biggest artists ever, and they bring them all into this place where, let's say, Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift, Paul McCartney,
Right.
all of them practice their shows before they go on tour. So it's like this campus of like these huge buildings, all these pyrotechs, like all, you know how on tour nowadays it's like you got fire, you got all this stuff.
All that shit is in there.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that's where they practice all that before they go on tour.
Yeah.
Because you got to practice.
You got
can't
to.
just go on stage and be like, where the hell is the next fireball coming from? That's a whole industry.
Oh, shit.
So we got to stay there, and we met some ladies. One night.
Ladies, check in.
Ladies, we're called Marketing Punk Podcast.
Yeah. I think they left with a couple of our Maybird shirts.
They left with my Maybird shirt, is what he's trying to say.
And mine, I think.
Shit.
Did they left with yours? Oh,
The same girl took both of them.
Damn.
is that,
Shit's gonna be worth
girls,
some money.
Girls do that now. They're taking shirts. They used to take hats. Now they're taking shirts.
Man, they seen some potential, man.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. We had Chris has this old. You'll see once we put the video together, but it's like this old. And what did he call it? He said it was a Bugatti.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 1938.
Wow.
And it was like the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
how to explain the car?
yeah,
I mean, the car was like. I mean, it's like the pickup trucks you see in the movies, like the old ass pickup,
Like
like
the
the
hot
hood
rod
was
type
missing.
thing?
Yeah, like a
Wow.
hot rod. Yeah, for real.
Wow, it's a Bugatti with like a Bugatti truck.
Yeah. It was
He
like
said he had a Corvette engine in it though. So I don't know.
yeah, a lot going on there. A lot going on there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's one of like 3 that he has, or 2 or 3 that he has. So
Old school cars
yeah,
like that?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit!
But yeah, we gotta go back up there sometime, man.
Damn,
You
what
come with
part was that, man?
It's right out. It's like this little town called Lidditz. It's like an hour from Hershey, maybe.
Oh,
There's no, dude. Pennsylvania's weird. Have you been up there?
I've been to Philly one time. Yeah.
Man, the country, Pennsylvania is just weird, man. It's like you drive through these like big areas, and then you just hit like these little towns, and they're like literally like a street or two big, and then you just keep going to more country.
Wow.
It's weird. I didn't like it.
Damn, that shit sounds crazy as fuck.
Yeah. So what's the farthest north you been?
New York.
New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah. You like it?
I loved it, man. You know, to be honest with you, it gives me a certain feeling, vibration. You know what I mean? That's why I like traveling, because
Yes.
I think there's energy, different energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. New York is like a certain type of energy that for a hustler.
So what do you mean
entrepreneur.
exactly like that? Like the different energies? How do you explain?
Well, I feel like, you ever been around somebody and just get like a weird feeling from them?
Yeah.
And it's like, so it's just that. It's like that unexplainable phenomenon that when the child is born, you don't know how the hell that shit happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just feel like energy is like one of those things where it's like it just hits you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really explain it because it's fucking beyond you. You know what I'm saying?
It
But
is.
That shit hits you. You know it.
Yeah. It's weird.
So yeah, that's why I think, man. Traveling it gives you different energies, different vibes, and New York really gives you that big city, big dreams. It feels like, it shows you the accomplishments of man.
Yeah.
That shit just inspires me.
Makes you want to ball.
Hell yeah, bro.
How does Richmond make you feel?
I love Richmond, man. Richmond is like a super ethnic place. Like the vibe here is homey. Mm-hmm. It's a hometown feel to it. You always kind of feel safe here, honestly.
Yeah.
For the most part, there's shit that goes on in the world, and in Richmond, you're like, oh, well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like we kind of just sit in between all of that shit. We're not too slow. It's to the point the technology hasn't reached here per se.
Yeah.
We're kind of behind some of the biggest cities, but
Yeah.
we
We doing our thing, though.
yeah, we doing all right, man. So I love representing for the city, and being a part of the culture here, and just showing representing what Richmond can bring and make you. So I love it.
I remember just going off the whole energy thing. Like, I went abroad, studied in Europe for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I went to this place in Greece called Santorini. It's an island. Oh my god, bro! The energy out there was amazing. It's like this. If you've ever seen those pictures, it's like a pure blue ocean, and there's like these white houses, these white buildings that are on like a terrace, like falling down. And you drive up. It's just a big volcano, and we got on these mopeds. Me and my friend, we just drove around all day long. And the energy was just like,
Wow.
so. I was literally smiling the whole day. I was just like not a care in the world because of the beauty. Like everything's so beautiful. Everything you're looking at.
It's like innocent.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was just pure and yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's dope, bro. And
I
yeah,
feel you when you say the energy thing.
that's like one of the biggest things for me, man. Is energy. Like, you know, I think that's why we're cool. Like everybody that connects has to have like that energy in common, or like that unspoken language, or like
Facts.
some shit like that. You know. So yeah,
That should be studied more.
it should.
Like,
bro.
what?
Like-
Where are all the studies on this energy? Like,
we were just talking about like technology's gonna get there on some other shit, but education needs to get there, man.
Yeah.
Like that shit is like,
should be teaching this in schools and like it's a real thing. Like
Yeah.
all we're taught is like these textbook his story.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but they never teach you about like the other things in life.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's crazy. I mean, I think it all boils down to like attention and awareness and stuff like that. Like if we start to bring more attention to it, more awareness to what
True.
really is going on, it'll probably eventually start to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I notice about like the world and about life is like once you identify something, it's like inevitable for it to kind of, you know what I mean?
If you focus on it.
Yeah. So I love that about us as human beings, man. We'll get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a fact.
It's crazy, man.
What I think is like so much of like what people are taught now is the same thing that people have been getting taught, you know, like our parents and their parents, like in school. Like, math hasn't changed. Like, you know, I mean, the types of history that you're taught, like nothing really new has been added. Like some of the history books you get in public school are like
Old as shit.
so old.
Yeah.
And that's what the state is paid for. Like, so it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
I guess it all comes back to funding and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, plus, you know, schools or businesses, just like everything else.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. The whole,
Yeah.
whole world kind of revolves around that green stuff we call money.
Yeah, that money, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get that paper. Speaking of paper, man, I know we got some advertisers.
Yeah.
No, you gotta give shout out to the sponsors, man. You know?
Who's
well, I
sponsors
think we
for this
have a particularly close to our heart sponsor today because we've got
Nice.
a lot of projects that go on at Maybird, you know, and
Nice.
some of us do projects outside of Maybird, like
Nice.
our very own Nick Scott. Nick Scott,
Oh.
you have something coming up very soon.
Oh yeah.
Very, very soon. Would you like to tell our dear listeners, watchers, viewers, audience
Let's go,
about
Nick.
that?
What
Yeah.
do you got?
August 3rd, Snow drops the music video.
Holy shit. Yeah.
That one.
Whew.
You've seen it.
Luckily, I seen it. Yeah, that shit is a banger.
Whew,
Yeah.
it's fire, isn't it?
Yeah, that was filmed by our own Major content, edited by Scuba.
Yeah.
The whole team, man.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
team was behind that one,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be nice.
That's a very good assessment of you guys' talent.
Appreciate
from
that.
all angles, bro.
Just like a,
You know what I mean?
just like a bang.
Fortunately, you guys all had, you know, something to do with it, and it kind of shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. Excited for
So,
that.
where's it dropping? Like, what's the platform? And
Every platform. So all streaming platforms plus YouTube, everywhere. Vimeo,
cool.
Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff.
But yeah, I'm
All that
excited,
stuff.
bro.
Yeah, man.
So if you're interested, all you have to do is go to lunahigh.com.
Yep.
And you'll get a link to that video, August 3rd.
Yep.
All the places you can buy it, iTunes, Spotify, Google Music. What are some other ones? I don't know. Anywhere you want.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you know, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Luna
You'd be hard
High.
pressed
Yeah,
not to
Luna
find
High.
it, honestly.
So it's LUNAHII, like Luna High.
.com. So what do you do outside of your business as in real estate and all that sort of stuff? What do you do when you go home at I guess work's never over for you.
Yeah.
But when you go home after a long day and you're like, all right, I'm ready to put it down. Like, what do you do that keeps your inspiration fresh and keeps you going and keeps you ready to get up for the next day?
Yeah, for sure, man. So, for the most part, I'm more of a passionate person, whereas like the work that I do, it doesn't feel like work, right? Mm-hmm. So for the most part, I'm like always talking about something that's like, business oriented or whatever the case, because it's fun for me. So I got a boat. That's something that I'm doing, a lot. It's been taking up a lot of my time. It's just like getting my boat straight, figuring out the boat, making sure everything's okay with it.
Nice.
Repairing the tires, repairing it, fixing it up, getting it straight. So I love fishing. I do that. I play Madden, Call of Duty, shit like that. Take some stress off, vent.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You got a boat.
You got a
Like
boat, bro.
like a fishing boat?
It's actually a pontoon boat.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 24-foot
party
boat.
Pontoons are fun.
Yeah, so we'll be on there. You guys already know we'll do some shots
Let's
on there.
go.
I don't want to give it away too much, but
Is she ready?
at least y'all know who boat it is.
Is she ready yet?
She's not ready. She's getting there.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, that's an interesting topic on how I actually got the boat.
Yeah.
I got it through my business, real estate investing, and I purchased a property for $50K, and the boat was abandoned on the property.
Oh,
So
nice find.
yeah, I ended up doing an abandonment for title, and ended up getting the title and registration to the boat.
Okay.
It's mine, man.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, I'll probably put a couple grand in it and get it up to par, but
Get it floating.
Why not?
and get it looking really nice.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I can
Put
do
some nice
extra
speakers
stuff.
on that jank.
Yeah.
We gotta turn that thing right, man. It's got a bathroom.
Oh,
It's-
come on.
It's super cool.
No.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's dope, bro.
Yeah. That's tight.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, just regular shit. You gotta try and keep life simple as possible.
Yeah. You gotta clear your mind a little bit,
Yeah.
But I'm the same way, bro. I'm always talking about work, doing work. But it's not work, like you said.
Yeah.
It's just everything's kind of the same thing. It's just fun.
I'll talk about me personally, man. I don't think nothing is more important than like happiness, progression, success. And just like having like peace of mind. You know what I mean? Everybody is like chasing something, but I think at the end of the day, like everybody's chasing like that peace,
Yes.
that peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's super vital, and that's general all across the board. Everybody needs to hear that, bro. So
Yeah.
definitely, man. Keep going on anything, any of your passions, anything that you feel like is possible in your mind. Even what you don't think is possible, you may not think is possible, but you may dream it. And whatever those dreams that you're having, that's really your inner desires, or like what you really want. Mm-hmm. Those things that like dominate your thoughts. So just stick to those, and I just feel like you'll be happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Can't say any better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man. Hey. Yeah, my boy Matt. Shout out Matt. Shout out Maybird. Shout out Rosser. Shout out Window World.
Yeah.
Everybody, man.
Everybody. So I think that where people have a flaw of mentality when they think about music and they think about bands and they think about genres is that what I want to like, they always think that you got to be defined under hip hop or pop music or rock music, for example, or all these separate things and you can't do more than one thing. Mm-hmm. I totally disagree. Mm-hmm. If I were to open up an ice cream store, you think I'd be opening up that ice cream store with just vanilla ice cream? Mm-hmm. No. You got to have all the flavors, everything.
No, I totally agree, man.
That's what makes it good.
I actually remember a conversation when I was with you, and I think we were having that conversation as a group. Mm-hmm. And it's funny you said that because I actually like from looking into my phone now and listening to like the music I play, I listen to rap a lot, but I like jazz. I like soul. I didn't know this. I didn't know I like R&B soul. But I looked into my phone and some rap artists that I listen to, I went under genres on my phone because I specifically wanted to listen to R&B and soul. And they were in R&B and soul. Some of their music. And it was more of the singy, soulful. It was the same type of music, but it was just total different, same artist, total different vibe.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, that kind of hit home because I did kind of think about that conversation. So that is really, that's like fact. It's not even like up for debate.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And I think, when it's like, when I tell people that do music with me and stuff, they're like, you can't release an album or a single. You can't do a pop song and then you can do a country song. You just can't do that. What do you mean you can't do that?
Right.
There's no such thing as you can't, especially in a creative world.
Right.
You can do whatever you want.
I feel like I learned this along my journey. First thing is people speak from their mindset. So if they feel limited on something, then they'll speak from what they think is possible. So I kind of said that earlier, and it was kind of like important that I clarified myself earlier when I said it too, because like it doesn't even matter what you think is possible. Because if I think it's possible if I don't think it's possible, it doesn't mean it can't be done. It's just that it's not gonna be done by me because I don't fucking believe it's possible.
Yeah.
But if you do and you really go do it, it'll work. So like, second thing is like, you could make an album with track 1 country, track 2 pop, track 3 gospel, and if the shit is fire,
it's fire.
It's fire. You know what I'm saying? Because some of those artists, they make one album soul, then the other album rap, and they'll kind of mix it in. But for the majority of it, it'll be soul or rap. But like, I get what you're saying. I mean, you could totally pioneer a new lane where it's like intentional.
Exactly, because I can't help it.
Yeah.
It's like I literally I always create all different things, and for me to try to limit myself into one thing is literally never gonna happen. So I might as well rock with it and try to make it into something different. So I think it is different.
Yeah, I think it's crazy, man. Just from having this conversation, it kind of helped me think a little bit bigger, open up my mind a little bit, because what I just kind of thought about was that's like the math problem to life. It's like, okay, like we're here to evolve. We're here to like really obviously grow and continue on. We're not, unless we're dying, unless it all ends tomorrow, we're still gonna keep growing, learning, and going, right? So like, okay, you might have thought something as far as like making a country song or whatever was, out of the box, but then you seen somebody do like triple that. So then it took your mind to think triple past what they thought, because now you've already seen what they thought and done, so it's possible.
Yes. Exactly.
So then it kind of like just rests in your brain like, oh shit, well if that's possible, and that's way further than what I thought at first until I was exposed to this guy. Let me really think what's possible now based off of me seeing that. So I think it's cool, man.
Yeah.
And I think like the important factor in it all is like the care that like you've shown already, and like crafting each like thing to be perfectly is like exactly what it needs. Because like at the end of the day, like you mentioned artists that do like album by album, and a lot of times those albums get flat because people are like, it's not his sound, or it doesn't sound like him, or it sounds like it's not finished, or whatever. And it's like, well, maybe like they thought it was finished, and like people just didn't like it. So I mean, it's just so important that it like gets done right, which I think like is what's gonna be the secret, sauce to the whole thing.
And done right is what you think is right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think those same artists that we're talking about, they start off trying to impress or whatever, trying to get on or whatever. So they're listening to that shit.
Yeah.
They're listening to their manager saying, you got to do all rap.
Yeah.
Even though he feel like busting out singing. But right now they want to hear me go hardcore, or they want to hear me do this or that. So I'm doing it.
Exactly.
And then when I get on, I want to be free now because I got some clout, I got some money.
Yeah.
And then they're saying, nah, that ain't you, man.
Exactly.
But if you set the expectation up front properly, like, hey, this is me.
Yeah.
And then they start loving you for just being the fucking awkward ass dude that just
Yep.
does whatever the fuck he wants. And he's
Yeah.
he's any and everybody.
Exactly.
Then it's
like,
there. That's the
yeah,
expectation.
exactly.
That's who you are originally
Exactly.
from the get go. So people can't be like, "Hey, that ain't you."
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what you mean?
Right.
Like,
And then on the flip side of that, if you try to go back and do a straight up country album with nothing else, they'll probably be like, that ain't you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is fucking dumb. Like that sounds dumb in this world today based on those conversations. Like, hey, you can't go do 3 or 4 things on the album. You got to do one thing. But then you go be successful doing that shit, and then you go try to do one whole album. They're gonna say, man, Nick's fucking that ain't him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta do you. And I mean, a lot of people try to tell you what to do, and you literally just have to block it out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially if you're focused and you know what you want.
Yeah.
Like you gotta just block. You gotta be playing defense all day long. You let a couple things in. You go. You always let it in, but you can't like absorb it unless you hear it coming from people you trust. And if it's the same message coming from a bunch of people that you trust and you respect, then you start to go, okay, let me rethink this.
Yeah.
And then you come out with your decision. But a lot of people will just sit there and go, oh yeah. You know, I won't do that because
He said so.
yeah. Nah.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Eric, for being part of this.
For sure.
You know, it was a real honor to have you on. We talked about a lot of interesting stuff. Want to thank again our sponsor
Thank you.
right here, Nick
Big
Scott.
dog Nick.
Nicky Dog.
Sponsors Luna High. But yeah.
But of course, you know, headlined by our guy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So
the
at
one
least
and
for
only.
this
Don't make
one.
me blush,
At
guys.
least for this one. At least for this one.
Snowman.
Yeah. Snow coming out August 3rd. Go to lunahigh.com to get that jank.
That's right.
That's right. We can all attest to that. It's fire.
Absolutely.
The snow is fire.
That shit is fire, bro. I've been showing that to everybody, bro. So definitely
Hell yeah.
get that, fellas.
Oh yeah.
Guys and girls, definitely.
Well, thanks everybody so much for watching or listening. We appreciate you as always, and have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for tuning into the Bird Call. As always, we'd like to thank our sponsors,
Luna High,
Window World of Richmond, Maybird Marketing and Consulting. Be sure to catch the Bird Call on all your favorite podcast apps or on our YouTube channel every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Cheers to you, and have a good one.